Fuel subsidy removal caused 20% to 100% hike in Southwest interstate transport fares. President Bola Tinubu announced the complete removal of the controversial fuel subsidy during his May 29, 2023 inauguration. This announcement has since led to increased transport fares in Nigeria, especially in the southwest region. Public transportation systems, which include buses, minibuses, and shared taxis, rely a lot on fuel to run smoothly. When the fuel subsidy removal was removed, the cost of fueling these vehicles increased significantly, a tech economy investigation has shown. As a result, transportation providers frequently raise their prices to compensate for the higher cost of operating their vehicles. This adjustment directly affected individuals who rely on road transportation as they suddenly had to spend more money on getting around. This report examines the increasing transportation costs in Nigeria's southwest region, particularly on major routes like Lagos to Akure, Oshogbo, Abeokuta, and Ibadan. Furthermore, we will explore the viewpoints of road transport operators and traders who have directly experienced the repercussions of these adjustments. Lagos to Akure then and now. Before the removal of fuel subsidies, a journey from Lagos to Akure was relatively affordable for commuters. Transport fares were within reach for the average Nigerian citizen. However, since the subsidy removal, prices have surged dramatically. A trip that once cost 4,100 naira may now set passengers back to 5,600 naira or more, representing a staggering 36% increase in transport costs. Lagos to Oshogbo. Similar to the Lagos-Akure route, the Lagos to Oshogbo journey has witnessed a significant price hike. Before the subsidy removal, travelers could expect to pay around 6,000 naira for this trip. Today, the fare has surged to approximately 7,200 naira, signifying a substantial 20% increase in transportation expenses. Lagos to Abeokuta, a crucial route for many commuters, has also left the brunt of fuel subsidy removal. Previously, a journey to Abeokuta cost around 1,000 naira. Now, passengers must budget for approximately 2,000 naira, marking a notable 100% rise in transport fares. Lagos to Ibadan. The Lagos to Ibadan route, one of the busiest in southwest Nigeria, has witnessed its fair share of increased fares. Before subsidy removal, this journey was accessible at roughly 1,500 naira. Today, commuters have to allocate around 2,500 naira for the same trip, resulting in a 67% surge in transportation costs. Lamentations by transporters and traders. To gain a deeper understanding of these transformations, Tech Economy reporter interviewed transporters and traders actively operating within the southwest Nigeria. A passenger simply identified as Ogunride said he paid 2,200 naira from Lagos to Abeokuta instead of the usual 1,000 naira. Before, I used to spend 1,000 naira from Lagos to Abeokuta, but today I paid 2,200 naira, Ogunride said. According to Mr. Debayo, a transporter, the elimination of fuel subsidies has had a substantial impact on their profit margins. They are compelled to raise fares due to the rise in fuel prices, affecting other expenses such as maintenance and insurance. Mrs. Jumoke, a trader who frequently travels between Lagos and Akure for business purposes, conveyed her discontent, stating, "The increase in transportation fares is causing difficulties for my business. I used to travel twice a week, but now I can only afford to go once a week. This is directly affecting my sales." Government perspective. In response to the increasing transport fares, the government has stated that the removal of fuel subsidies was necessary to address economic challenges and promote long-term sustainability. They argued that the subsidy was costly and prone to corruption, and its removal would free up funds for critical infrastructure development. However, critics argue that the government approach has placed an undue burden on the average citizen, particularly those in the lower income brackets. The sudden and substantial increase in transport fares has made it more challenging for people to access basic services and has led to increased inflation.
At River State, we begin working.
You believe, say, as they talk, say, Nigeria refinery working, no me say fuel price go come down. Say, they go to sell at international rates. Now, international market rate, now they go to sell fuel. Understand? So, you know me say fuel go come down if our refinery start working.
Let our refinery start working first before we go know whether the fuel rate will come down or not. Because nobody want to say when they carry fuel from here, carry and go other country. Nobody say when they carry and go other country, they will come still go refine before they bring it to Nigeria. Let our refinery begin working. If the refinery begin working, we will know whether the fuel will come down or not.
If we say Tinubu sabi the work, ain't they competent right now? Because people say that he doesn't know what he's doing there.
Over 100% competent. Yes, because when he heard the speech this morning, the man say he no one begin to go borrow money as the previous government begin borrow money. Say want to make where we say as the money they enter, he go begin to pay the debt where Nigeria hold. So me, I prefer this government. The way the government they go now, I prefer them.
One of the 8,000 palliative where they share, they share food for other countries like other states like Maiduguri and some other states. They share right, they share. Oh, what do you think about those 8,000 where federal government they give? People say, may they know as the school fees go increase now with the university, you understand? So may they use that money, they put for these school fees or they use worker refiner instead of giving 8,000. That 8,000 palliative food go finish now. So may they use that money, say, may they put them back for subsidy. What do you think?
See about that 8,000 naira about palliative, me I no believe on that. During the COVID-19, that's why they talk say they will give palliative. At the end of the day, nobody say anything. That 8,000 naira, that is a scam. I'm telling you.
So, Jagaban wants scam us now.
He want to scam us from that one. Me, I don't believe about all that one.
Don't use that one.
How much is 8,000 naira? Like me now, you know how much I they feed now in a day with me and my family. You talk about 8,000 naira. What's 8,000 naira? Now much would they buy a liter of fuel now? Say want to give me 8,000 naira. What is 8,000 naira? That one, I don't believe on that one.
Share little experience. How does it feel living in Nigeria right now?
My brother. This man, I'm not. Wait, I don't talk to the talk. Nigeria is not a country.
Nigeria is not a country.
We are human beings.
Yes.
Who live. Nigeria is just like an hellfire.
Nigeria is an hellfire right
yes,
now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are clamoring for military rule, that they are tired of this current administration. What transpired in Niger Republic, Burkina Faso and Mali should happen in Nigeria. Do you support? Or do you want tribunal to do justice?
Well, the world is facing democracy. Yes. But we have seen for the years of democracy in Nigeria is failure to Nigerians. So if military can take over, arrange the government back and hand over to the real people who's supposed to help the democracy to move forward, it's going to be better.
Follow support.
Yeah.
But Nigeria is not conducive right now for common man.
There's nothing to write about for the common man.
You say that Tinubu itself is not competent. He have no plan for Nigeria. Yes. I don't see reason why he has shared all the ministers. He still kept petroleum minister to himself. Mean that he have no plan. He removed subsidy to today, nothing to talk about fuel. Understand me? He have no any ambition at all. People say he's trying to recover the money used for election. Do you believe that?
Yes. This is the way I'm seeing it.
Give us your